Here is an update on my garden. My fig trees have bounced back. Dang near killed them because I moved them up here to get them out of the vines. And then when my husband watered, he doesn't water up here. So they have dried out a little bit. This one did not get moved. As you can see, no sucker got figs on it. I don't know that they're going to get very big, but hey, whatever. The melons that were down here have been pulled out. They didn't get no bigger than, I don't even want to say a soccer ball. They weren't that big. I mean, they were little. Um, there are, however, a couple out here that have started. I don't expect them to get very big. This one right here, I don't think it's going to get very big. As you see, I took out my sunflowers. I just cut them down. I haven't pulled out the roots or anything like that. I usually don't. My habaneros are turning. Isn't that beautiful? That is a beautiful red. That is pretty. It's so pretty. And little Tabasco peppers. So my son will be happy. He gets his Tabasco sauce. Have some fish peppers back up in there. You can see them down there in that elderberry. And this blackberry is going across both. Whatever. I'm tired of fighting it. I have some. I'm gonna mess this name up, but I think it's Mojita, Balut Mojita peppers right here. You know, pretty purple. Love that. My ground cherry is fizzling out, and the sunflowers that were here are gone. The raspberries are now popping up out of that bed. These sunflowers were late bloomers, so I'm just letting them hang on until I'm ready to pull them out because the 8th is they real. Still got some collards. And as you can see, I'm watering right now, so they are there. Pawpaw trees are hanging on by the thread. And this comfrey is doing its thing. It's about time for me to chop it back to do some compost. Well, to add them to compost. These zinnias popped up at the last minute. My sister-in-law's bed. Some of her roses have bloomed out. I didn't want to get started on this weedy mess, and I'm not cleaning it up, so it ain't gonna happen. This begonia is starting to fizzle out. So is the salvia and the begonia right there. These zinnias, they're so pretty. They're so pretty. They would be even prettier if my dang dog would stop eating them. Don't ask. I don't even understand. I didn't know dogs ate that kind of stuff. There's still flowers on this tomato. I don't think we're going to see very many. There's a few. Let's see if I can get in down there. Of the cherry tomatoes right there popping up. And let me see them. They're in there. I have one large tomato. And when I say one, I mean literally just one out of the whole dang plant, as big as it is. Down here, let's see if I can get that one in focus. Granted, there's flowers on that plant as well. I pulled off some of the jalapenos on the jalapeno plant. The mini bell pepper plant, it's gotten bigger, but it has not flowered. And I'm using Bloom fertilizer when I fertilize it, so I don't understand what's going on there. These little wax peppers are here. Hello. What happened? Okay. And y'all tell I'm a rookie at this. My husband does this so well. The wax peppers are here. They're grown. I have no clue what this is because it hasn't put on any fruit. Because, like I said, I just took dying pepper plants and stuck them in places. This is, I believe, the pepper that said Mad Hatter just by the shape of it. Well, we'll see. As you can see, I have a lot of spicy peppers. Few dahlias is popping back in this bed up here, and as you see, it just kind of, that windstorm we had blew everything kind of wonky. And the nasturtiums decided to take over a long time ago. There is a sunflower over there in my asparagus bed that I'm going to be transferring into that empty tub right there. And these Jerusalem artichoke things, I'm really over them. I am trying to be patient because they're supposed to put on a flower, and we'll see. And then this thing popped up in that bed. I thought it was a sunflower. Then when I looked it up, it is velvet leaf, which technically is a weed. But the little flowers are pretty and the bees like it, so I kind of feel bad taking it out. So I've left it there. But this is the biggest surprise. Do you see that beautiful passion flower? Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? I didn't expect that. Don't know if I'm gonna get fruit, but I did get some flowers on these vines. Whoop whoop. That made my whole screwed up gardening experience this year. And that's sad. That's pretty dang on sad. I mean, it's not like I didn't get anything, but it's just the point. Everybody thinks my garden, they're like, oh, your garden's so beautiful. It's messy. It's flippin' messy. This has been a bad year for me. I'm not gonna lie. These onions went to seed and I just let them. Because, yeah, this year's been just a hot mess. Do you see that down there? And I still don't understand why these went to seed, but it's all good. Since they were grown from seed. That's a whole nother thing. That lavender is the only lavender to put on any flowers. What else? Seems like it's so much I'm supposed to tell you guys, but my brain, I have menopause brain, so yeah, that's my life these days. Between that and working all these freaking jobs. No, and this thing, I'm not a houseplant person. I did everything that they said do, and it still died. So guess where it's going? In compost, because I don't know what else to do with it. Really don't. Yep, that's how it's going. I did not fall off.